Hey beauties, it's me, Lydia Marie. Welcome back to the channel. Today, you guys, we are doing a super easy, quick, luminous, lit from within, radiant type of makeup tutorial. I like to wear this type of look as the weather gets hotter, and it's been hot in Charlotte. Not warm, not pleasant, downright hot and humid. So when it gets to that type of weather, I'm not wearing a ton of foundation or anything like that, but I always like to look fresh, radiant, luminous with a nice popping cheek, because y'all know how I feel about my blush. So if you want to see how I got this radiant, luminous look, I hope that you will keep watching. If you're new here, hey girl, welcome to the beauty family. My name is Lydia Marie. I do a lot of beauty content for women over 40, but everybody is welcome here on this channel. Hi to my new subscribers. It's so many of y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate y'all being here. Let's go ahead and get into this luminous look. As you know, everything will be linked down below, but I'm really feeling this. Yeah, I think you're gonna like it. Let's get into it. Starting off, for a primer, of course my skincare is already done. My niece put me onto this Refy primer. It's like a glow hydrating primer. I accidentally took the top off and it spilled, but apparently it's a roller and you're supposed to just roll it over your skin. I have not used this at all. I didn't even open the oh yeah, okay. Oh, okay. And it's supposed to give you like a glowy hydrating. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Okay, it feels good. I haven't read the ingredients or anything in here, and I've had the mini size. I just haven't used it yet. Okay, but it does feel hydrating. Are you supposed to rub it in after you're done? It feels like you're supposed to rub it in. I don't know. I like the applicator though. That's really nice. Okay, so this is going to be the primer. I will link it below. Let me know if you tried this or not. My niece swears by it. So we'll see. So if you are a true oily skin girl and you want a radiant complexion with your foundation, you can still do that. You just have to prep your skin really well. Instead of using a hydrating primer, I would use a mattifying primer and then use a hydrating or a luminous type of foundation, and then set your face with a powder only in the areas that you get really oily. So most people tend to get oily here in their T-zone and things like that, but leave your cheeks radiant. But I feel like if you have oily skin, of course I'm doing this tutorial from the perspective of someone who has normal to dry skin. But in the summer I really get a nice radiance because the humidity, it just does wonders for my skin. Like, I really don't like the way the humidity feels, but I love what it does to my skin. So if you have oily skin, you're going to want to use your prep products really, really well and set your face in the areas that your oil tends to break through the most, and keep some blotting papers on you like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's possible. You just have to prep and set the right way. I put a little bit of my Huda Beauty color corrector here and here, and around my nose. I've been having a lot of redness because of allergies. I've been blowing my nose a lot and I'm super congested every day. So I did a little color correction and just a little bit in the corner of my eye. But for foundation, I'm going to be using my Haus Labs foundation. This is my most, I think, one of my most skin-like foundations. I still love it. To me, it's one of the best out there. It really is. So I took like a pump and a half of Haus Labs on my little mixer, and then I put a little bit of the e.l.f. Halo Glow, the liquid filter Halo Glow, on here as well. And I'm going to mix the two. That's going to be my luminous complexion product. So I'm going to get the coverage from the Haus Labs and the luminosity, the lit from within look with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. And we're going to see how this works. I have an idea in my head, so I hope it turns out just as good. Let me get a brush so we can start blending. I need an actual foundation brush for this. We're using the BK Beauty 101 brush. I'm gonna try not to make this video 20 minutes long, I promise. And I'm just gonna, because I'm gonna get the coverage without using a ton of product. And the Haus Labs already gives me a nice finish, like a nice natural glowy finish. Like a natural, it's not matte, it's just like a skin like. So I'm gonna see how this works with the e.l.f. We'll see how these two work together. the gag is the Haus Labs foundation is neutral because I'm neutral in their foundation. And the e.l.f. is a little bit warmer but sheer. You know what I'm saying? So it's still giving coverage and luminosity. It just needs to be blended in. I miss my vanity mirror light so much. Oh my God. I have got to get a new vanity. When I start working, I'm getting myself a new vanity with lights that will work forever and ever. I'm going to take both of my Haus Labs concealers. So the shade 31 medium neutral and the shade 30 peach is going to be the brightening one. So I'm going to put the brightening here, 30 peach. And then I'm going to put the neutral one out here. This is the one that is more close to my skin tone, out here. And I'm going to put that a little bit around here to kind of neutralize, again, some of that redness that I'm having because of pollen. And I'm going to do a little bit of the peach here. What's left on the brush, I'm just going to do a little bit of highlighting down my nose with that. And because I need this to last, because it is so luminous and I don't want a lot of transfer, I'm going to go over and spray my face with the Fenty Makeup Extender Spray before I blend this out. I swear Real Techniques makes the best brushes to blend out your concealer because they're dense but still fluffy. And you can really get up in the corner with these concealer brushes. I just wanted to play in some makeup today. I have some short form videos to film for the rest of the week and going into May. So I always like to do YouTube videos first because YouTube, I like y'all the best. I like this platform the best. But when I want to play in makeup, I'm coming over here first. Then I'll put the other stuff on Instagram and, you know, maybe TikTok. They're both so fickle. But YouTube, y'all are y'all hold me down. I appreciate it. I'm going to finish blending this and then we're going to move on to some blush. Maybe we'll use Haus Labs, but I'm kind of feeling something else. I'm definitely using my NYX Buttermilk highlighter though, for sure. For a little bronzing, I'm going to take my Maybelline Lifter Stick. I'm almost done with this one as well. I really do like these a lot because they're just light enough, giving you coverage, but they don't feel so heavy. And I'm in the shade 70. Can you see that? And I'm just going to take a little bit on this Morphe brush, just a smidge. And I'm just going to bronze up. I'm going to start the bronzing process a little bit right here, kind of high on my cheek. I really don't know what I want to do for blush yet. I did pull out this Haus Labs Tangelo blush, which is really pretty. I like that one a lot. It's like a glassy finish, so maybe that would go along with the radiance. But look how well these Maybelline sticks, they just blend out so nicely. It's really one of my fave drugstore products that I've gotten over the last few months. And I'm just take a little bit on my 5 head, just a smidge. I'm going to set my concealer with my light pink powder from L'Oreal. Quickly becoming one of my faves. I think I've been reaching for this one and the Morphe powder the most consistently, but I need to set right along here, honey child, because I can see the creases popping and I don't want that hydrating concealer to separate at all. I'm just going to take it right here. And it still gives me the I love that powder. It still gives me the brightness that I need. I'm just using this brush from Real Techniques. And I'm also going to use it on my chin to set my chin. And here. Let's do some blush. I'm filling my brows first with my Anastasia brow definer over here. But also, let me tell y'all something. I really like my YouTube community that I'm building over here, because though you all do have feedback, I appreciate feedback when it's constructive. On other apps, people be talking to you crazy in the comments, and it's never people that follow you that talk the craziest, especially on TikTok. I'm like, y'all would never say anything like this to somebody's face. And over there, if you turn off your your comments, the engagement goes down, and TikTok will, like, you know, flag you, especially if you're like in the creator fund. You can't really, you know, turn off your comments is really counterproductive, but they be talking crazy. That's why I say YouTube gets it first. I don't have time for that, and I will block you on any platform if you're talking to me crazy. I don't have to accept that. I'm not getting paid. Watch your mouth. That's all we saying. For my eyes, I put out an oldie but goodie. This is the Fenty Sun Stalker bronzer palette. It has 5 of the bronzers in it and 2 highlighters. You can use this as a bronzer or you can use it as eyeshadow. And today I'm using it as eyeshadow. I'm taking these 2 shades right here in the middle, and I'm just using that. I'm just going to pop that all over my lid because I want the complexion to be the star of the show today. So, but anytime you just want to do something easy to your eyes, a bronzer or a blush will work just fine. You don't need a whole eyeshadow palette. You can just pop a bronzer in there and you'll be good to go. So that's all we're doing for the eyes today. And I changed my mind. I'm going to take a little bit of this Goldie shade and put that on my lid. I need a little something. I'm sorry, I try to be one of those bronzer as eyeshadow girls only, but I always need a little something extra. That's just me. I'm just popping that right here in my eyelid. If they still have this, I'm pretty sure they still have it on Fenty's website. I'll make sure to link it because it is really convenient and the bronzers are really good to have. I just haven't used it in a long time. But you know we're on a mission to shop my stash, so now let's do some blush. And I think I am going to do this fun little color from Haus Labs. This is the shade Glassy Tangelo, and it's one of their blush bombs, I think it's called. You can do it with a brush, but they're so sheer that I can just pop it right here. And that's the blush. I'm not doing nothing else. I'm kidding. Of course, I'm going to blend it out. And we're just blend it out, but it blends out in such a sheer way. It's not as harsh as like a e.l.f. I need something else. That's not it. As the e.l.f. liquid ones, because this is more of a glassy texture. So we're just going to tap that right in. Yeah, because see how it just, you see what I'm saying? But you still have the radiance there. It mixes really well with that Haus Lab foundation too. Such a pretty orange. Orange blush is elite for black women. I'm telling y'all, you need an orange blush of some sort in your collection if you have brown skin, baby. Look at that. So pretty. All right. I did a little bit of mascara, my L'Oreal Voluminous, and I tight lined my upper lash with my Urban Decay 24-hour liner in the shade Whiskey. These 2 right here. And I'm going to go in with my Buttermilk highlighter from NYX in the shade Butter in Bronze. You all have told me that you enjoy this as well. I really like this shade. I really like booping my nose. And in the summertime, this is what my face would look like if I've been out in the sun tanning, except for browner, which I can't wait, of course. I would have these, you know, glowing my nose and stuff like that. So it's really a look that you can wear to jazz in the park, something cute and just radiant, looking like you just been out shining, which is what I like. And I love just adding a little pop of that on my cheeks. Ooh, I love that. I put out a couple things from my lip products, but actually I'm just gonna go in with Cork since it's right here in front of me. I told y'all how teeny it was in my last video. We're just gonna wear Cork, and I pulled out a couple glosses to put on today, but I'm gonna kind of line Cork in the middle and kind of overline it on my top lip. Just to give me a little fullness. My top lip is a little thinner than my bottom, so I kind of like to plump it up that way. So I pulled out 2 glosses. One from Dose of Colors. I was swatching lipsticks, but none of these match. So this one from Dose of Colors, and then this one from NYX. And I'm kind of feeling this one from NYX. And this is one of the ones that they released, I think around the holidays. It's a Butter Gloss Bling. I think that's really pretty. And the shade is somewhere on here, girl. I don't know where, but I'm going to find it and I'm going to link it. Y'all know how it be. So with the cork and this NYX gloss, I still have a beef with NYX with how tiny they make these applicators, girl. Because who is this made for? Who lips is this made for? But I love that color. It kind of goes with the blush, actually. And these have some shimmer to them, whereas, you know, the classic NYX butter glosses do not have shimmer. They're just really glossy. But this has a little bit of both. I like that. That's a cute lip combo. Okay. What y'all think about that? I think that goes good because the cheeks are nice and glossy. The lips are glossy. The eyes are muted but still popping. Okay. Okay. One last spray with the Fenty Makeup Extender Spray. In my opinion, absolutely worth the investment if you are looking for a spray to really lock that makeup in. It's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Costs just as much as a Charlotte Tilbury, but to me that actually works to hold the makeup together. Beauties, this was fun. I had a good time with this look. It's nice, easy, refreshing. Like I said, something to wear out if you're going out on a daytime picnic or out in the day to kind of do like a jazz in the park, anything like that. Just a nice summertime luminous finish type of look. Kind of looks like lit from within, or like I've been out in the sun, which I love. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you made it this far, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. That lets YouTube know that I'm out here doing my thing. Hi again to my new subscribers. It is so many of y'all over here. We are almost over 1,700 something subscribers. That's amazing. That is amazing. I appreciate y'all being here, tuning in, leaving comments every single time I post. I hope to continue on this consistency journey over here on YouTube during the month of May. Let me know what you guys think of this look down below, and I'll see you back here for my next video real soon. Bye.